Welcome to another Mafex review. This Wolverine I don't know, this is the Wolverine look, so I just had to pick this up because, well, it's this look and Mafex has shown themselves to improve a lot over their past releases. So let's see how good or maybe not so good this figure is. Wolverine stands about 15 centimeters tall, and including those ear things on his mask, 16 centimeters. In terms of accessories, apart from the fist already attached to the figure, he also comes with a pair of fist hands with his claws extended, and a pair of spray open or relaxed hands, and a Mafex stand on the back. He also comes with an alternate face where he's grinning, as well as a mask head that does look quite good. He's got a blue tint to his hair, I guess to match the blue tint of his suit. The face itself is painted quite nicely, and I guess to go along with that, he also has his mask in hooded mode. So it's almost like he's got a Wolverine mask with a big mouth going, oh! So yes. So in terms of classic Wolverine costumes or colors, you can't get any more classic than this look. Maybe not the shiny blue, maybe more of a matte blue or light blue color, or maybe even the darker colors, but whatever, the shiny blue here is quite nice. I do like the metallic color, and it does contrast nicely to the matte finish of the rest of the suit. The mask here is pretty good. He does have really big ears, but yeah, that's fine. I'm totally fine with that. Actually, a bit of the paint's coming off. I'm not fine with that. A little bit of yellow showing through. It's an easy fix, I guess, but it shouldn't be happening with such a new figure. The rest of the face and the eyes are painted quite nicely though. Moving down to the torso, the yellow paint and the shadowing on that is pretty good, but while the blue coloring is nice, and I'm glad it is painted on these joints, what I don't like is how they painted these blue lines. Look, its quality control is terrible. It's not up to the line, it's misprinted, mispainted or whatever, and that's just horrible. Moving down to the belt, the X logo there is very sharp, and the pants are very sharp, and of course the rest of the legs are also pretty sharp as well. Back up to the arms, you see they've actually drawn little lines on there for his hairy arms, and that looks pretty decent as well. And finally, his shoulder pads there are just sort of hooked onto his arms to get out of the way in terms of articulation, so you can sort of be like undressing Wolverine, like do 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 do. He could do that. I also like that his belt is loose away from everything else, so he can get out the way. In terms of articulation, he's got a rotating head there, ball joint I think, and then double neck joints that look very far down. Depressed Wolverine, up looking Wolverine, sideways, and full rotation of course. Dumbbell joint inside the shoulder somewhere, of course, with this piece that moves out of the way if you need it to, and sometimes it can get a little bit annoying when this one doesn't move back into the correct position, so you have to manually do that. Arm goes up, arm goes down, you're going to have to push this back up. And rotating joints here, both arms rotating joints here are very, very loose, but I think better loose than snapping and breaking. This might get annoying after a while, so plug that back in there. There we go. Doesn't want to go back in now. Come on. Come on, there we go. Double elbow joint there, rotating joint here, and arm is on a peg and swivel. All of the hand swapping is also very loose as well. Torso goes back, forward, sideways, sideways, full rotation here. Leg goes up, back, sideways. These are going to get loose very soon. I feel like you can pull them down a little bit if you want to make them a bit taller. Double knee joint and peg and swivel for the feet. Toe joints go up and not go down. So in terms of the price that this figure goes for, the paint job here is, I think, unacceptable. Like, if this was priced the exact same price as, say, a Marvel Legends, I'd be like, yeah, that's fine, that's a cheap-ish figure, it's fine. But not here. This is quite expensive, and especially if you overlook to the West, you have a higher retail price than we do in Hong Kong, as well as the import fees and the shipping. No, don't get this figure. It's not worth, I've heard someone $100 US. No, just no. And in terms of articulation, this figure gets frustrating as well. Now having loose joints is better than joints breaking outright. That would just be garbage. But still, his arm likes to fall off. His shoulder joint is not tight at all, and that's also a no. In terms of accessories, the extra face and the Logan with the unmasked face, those are good, and those actually are painted quite nicely and look good as well. The claws also look pretty decent, the extended claws. Although I did see that the Marvel Legends ones come with bone claws as well, which this one could have come with. Like all Mafex figures, this does come with a stand, which is nice because that's something Bandai could learn from Medicom by doing that, you know. Would be nice if there were more free stage acts with their figures, but So overall, if you're over in the West and you have to play all those extra fees to get your hands on one of these, no, just stick with the Marvel Legends one. It's not worth the hassle, the price for getting this. If you can get this at a discounted price, you're in Asia, then yeah, I guess. And that's really frustrating. In terms of this look of Wolverine, this is probably the best figure at this scale for this Wolverine. It's got the best articulation. In terms of coloring, it's probably the best. And in terms of accessory count, it's not bad per se. But the biggest problem is that at its price point, it's bad. So unless you're the biggest X-Men fan and you must have the best Wolverine at this scale, then no, don't bother getting it. Just stick with the Marvel Legends ones, those are probably fine. And that's a huge shame because, yeah, this one almost could have been just the perfect Wolverine figure for any X-Men fan out there. And that also means that I'm going to caution everyone from pre-ordering the Cyclops figure or buying the Cyclops figure when that comes out, because if this is the quality control of the Marvel X-Men line of stuff, yeah, do be concerned. Again, it is a great figure, just for the price there's way too many problems. As always, if you found this video useful, please consider clicking the like button, thumbs up button, whatever, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'll be reviewing a lot more of the Medicom Mafex stuff from the Hush Batman, which has me kind of worried right now because that's an animated look, and oh, please don't mess that up. As well as a few more Aquaman, Mirror, and Black Manta figures as well. As always, you support this channel via Patreon, but you don't have to do that. Please watch my other videos with ad block turned off. I appreciate that a lot, as well as sharing my videos with other people that might find this useful. As always, take care, have a nice day. I will see you guys soon. Bye bye now.